Hey there guys, and thank you for coming back to my review channel for today's review. I know I was talking about when am I going to start putting the Switch on, but the best way to do this is let's start with an unboxing. So here we got Super Meat Boy Forever. Just picked this up from Retro Island Gaming. Picked this up for $65 new. I know that it's only worth $20 once I open it, but you have no idea how much I love that the Switch carries all of those games that I used to have on the Xbox 360. And the Switch has become my new Xbox 360. I'm absolutely obsessed. And buying games, I cannot help myself. And especially physical. I am a huge physical media person. I need all the physical media. So let's get right into this. Something that I noticed the last time that I purchased something from Retro Island Games, and it was new, was that inside of the box there was a manual. Now, I wanted to open this one up on camera, just in the event that there is a manual, maybe there's stickers or there's something special or fun inside of it, so I can sort of catalog it. Because finding new games and purchasing new games and opening new games, I really don't open up games that I buy that are sealed. Like this personally, I know this is a collector's item, but I have to. I just absolutely have to. I offered the guy inside the store, I was like, you've never played Super Meat Boy? I was like, I'm going to go home and open this. So if you want, you can open it right now and try it. And he was just like, nah, my Switch isn't, the store's Switch wasn't ready. And I was like, it's all right, don't worry about it. Because I'm going to open this bad boy up. And I asked him, I was like, yo, do you normally work here on Saturday? And he was like, no, not really. So eventually, I'm going to see that guy and I'm going to be like, yo, I'm going to hook him up. I'm going to let him try it out. Maybe he'll make the decision on whether or not he would like to buy this game as well. Because the Super Meat Boy is just, if you haven't played it, the closest game that I would say that Super Meat Boy reminds me of, if it hasn't changed, if anybody's ever played N+, or I think the game, it's like where you're doing your shape, or N+, I believe it's like you're a triangle and you got to jump over things precariously. With Meat Boy, you were jumping over, for the most part, razor blades, lasers. It's a crazy 2D platformer. And here's what the inside looks like. It comes with the manual. I really, really love that limited run games, they come with the manual inside of their, inside of the box. It reminds me of the old way when you used to get like a Super Nintendo game or an N64 game, and it would come with all those crazy things about it. And here you go, it tells you the controls on how to play. It tells you a little bit about the story, Meat Boy. Basically, the story of this game is Super Meat Boy Forever takes place a few years after the events of Super Meat Boy. Meat Boy and Bandage Girl have been living a happy life free of Dr. Fetus for several years, and they now have a wonderful little baby named Nugget. Nugget is joy personified. She is everything to Meat Boy and Bandage Girl. One day, while heroes were out on a picnic, Dr. Fetus snuck up behind them, beat Meat Boy and Bandage Girl unconscious with a shovel, and kidnapped Nugget. When our heroes came to, found out that Nugget was missing, they knew who to go after. They cracked their knuckles and decided they'd never stop until they got Nugget back and taught Dr. Fetus a very important lesson. A lesson that can only be taught with punches and kicks. This is Meat Boy. Oftentimes people ask what kind of meat Meat Boy is made out of. Over the years, there have been several answers to the question, but most are just random meats. Some are downright disgusting, but the truth of the matter is that Meat Boy isn't made of meat per se. He just kind of has no skin. And they show different pictures of Meat Boy. And then there is Bandage Girl and Nugget. Bandage Girl, have you ever gotten between Mama Bear and her bear cub? Probably not, because if you had, chances are you wouldn't be reading this. Well, Bandage Girl is a mama bear and Nugget is her bear cub. So she's bound to beat the crap out of anything that stands between her and Nugget. She's bound to beat the crap out of anything that stands between her and Nugget. Nugget is joy personified, and she is everything to Meat Boy and Bandage Girl. This is Nugget on this side. It's really, really cute. I really like the eyes for like the anime that they chose for the colorings of things. And this is Dr. Fetus. Evil. That's the enemy of this game. Dr. Fetus has always been and always will be kind of a jerk. He's a fetus in a jar wearing a top hat, monocle, and tuxedo. He is a mix between your classic 1920s mustache-twirling villain and a fetus in a jar. Couldn't have said it better. And the last page is for your notes. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like this little setup, and I can't wait to play this game. I'm actually gonna play it right now. I got my Switch controller right here, ready to go, the Switch Mini. I like to feel in my hands, I like the ability to feel like I'm just absolutely dominating. And a smaller controller for people with large hands, oh my goodness, this is quite a power trip when you play games with this. This is a Switch Nano controller. I like it, so I'm very happy. And if you guys want to see gameplay, you guys will let me know in the comment box. If you want to see gameplay of this game, I have absolutely no problem sharing it with you guys. But yeah, Super Meat Boy Forever by Limited Runs and Team Meat. Paid $65 and change for this game. I think it's money well invested. Like I said, though, since I opened it, it's now dropped right down. I depreciated it. It's down to $21. But I feel like for somebody who's a collector like myself, it's only going to go up in value for myself. So I feel like, okay, I'll take the hit, but I'm not going to get rid of it. And in 5, 10 years, 15 years down the line, I still will be able to play it in my Nintendo Switch and Switch Lite. So very, very happy. And as long as the Switch 2 remains backwards compatible, you could play this in your Switch 2. The entire game is on this disc, on this cartridge. There's nothing on it that says like download required or anything like that. Nothing over here that would say that no blue box, and the blue box down here for the Switch 1 games, or up here where it says code in box. So none of that. The full game is on this, and yeah, I'm happy with this. This is, for me, this is Switch game number 104. Yeah, I've been collecting quite a bit. And I said once I get to 100, I would start putting Switch content on the channel. And now here we are. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. As always, guys, my name is Johnny5. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Show me something in the comment box down below. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe in the corners and you ring that bell. Daily uploads here. Jay Glee's Cobra Snake will be in the description box down below. Jay Glee's a jack of all trades, master of none. Hunting, camping, fishing, DIY projects, bottle cap collection, you name it. He's got something for everybody, especially his little puppy dog, Boone. So if you enjoy dogs, like we enjoy Stella's, if you enjoy dogs, check out Jay Glee's. You won't be disappointed. If you enjoy video games and you want to see more content like mine, but you want to see somebody who I'm taking some hints and ideas from, check out Cobra Snake in the description box. I actually had the pleasure of working with him at Windorama, and he does retro video game field tips and tricks guides, if you will. He'll show you how to beat the whole game. He'll show you how to get all the hidden packages and secrets. And I really definitely, I enjoy looking at his channel. So I got a link for his channel in the description box as well. And you guys, be good, be safe, have a great day. And I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. You guys are the best. Let me know in the comments if you want more Switch content. Later, Taters.